Welcome GHGCP, that's Garden Helper, Garden Center Professional, that's you. This is Andy Krieger again with your weekly Garden Helper Outlook for the week of March 28th. As you can see, we here in the greenhouse have transitioned out of our insulated Carhartts into our bibs. So it says that spring's right around the corner. A couple things we want to talk about this week. First of all, weather. We're not going to talk about it a lot because it isn't that good for the next week. Talking below normal temperatures. A year ago, this week, temperatures are really warm. You want to adjust for this year because it's a very different ball game. The second thing I want to talk about is perennials already. Okay? Next week we're going to move into pansies, but this week we want to talk about perennials. Via the email, we're going to have your perennial lister out there for the courts. Want to let you know what we have ready this week. Okay, when we get going, bud and bloom, things are ready to go. Bogloss ready to go. I've got columbine ready to go. English daisies, pinks, perennial alyssum is ready to go. You talk about a selection, we're looking carnation ready to go, blanket flower, coral bells or the heuchera we talked about last week, Shasta daisies, oh my word, Maltese cross, of course the poppies we showed you last week, meadow sage, daylilies, we even have hostas that are ready to go. Realize that there is a little bit of a price point difference between the hostas and the regular perennials, but because they are a little bit more expensive for us to produce. The one thing I want to show you a little bit about perennials this week is the fact that we planted these a year ago, okay? These are actually less than a year ago, but we planted these last fall. Part of the Bigger is Better program is we want the nice good root structure. A lot of perennials coming in from competitors were planted just this spring. The root structure, the foundation is what we're looking for. Perfect, wonderful for the gardener, ready for them to explode. There is one little drawback when it comes to planting them in the fall. You're going to notice the pots may be a little bit dirtier and there might be a few of these brown leaves because remember these are coming out of dormancy, okay? What we give up maybe on the polish, we're going to give the customers on the performance. So just to let you know, it will look a little bit differently because of a little bit more dirt and a little bit rougher from the polish standpoint. But from a performance, it's going to be excellent for the customer. That's what we want. Now next week we're going to talk about pansies. As you can see, they're starting to rip, rear, and roar. Right now, some of the southern stores can bring them in. Northern stores, hold off a little bit. In the meantime, it is perennial time. Come back, stop back next week. We'll talk a little bit more. In the meantime, go out, have some fun, get your benches ready, go play in some dirt.